Is your score, Rio Grande City? Rio Grande City with the lead, 2:29 left here in the half. On the dribble, Amaya banks it off the glass and roll it in. Josie Amaya with the basket. She's got 17. 2:15 and counting here in the half. Rio Hondo, Lady Bobcats with the ball. Liao brings it front side. Hands it off to Garza. In the corner it goes to Vasquez. Turnaround jumper, that won't go. In the paint, whistle blows. In the backcourt, Rio Grande City with the ball. Maya to Lopez. Lopez, midcourt street. Back to Amaya. Maya puts it on the floor with the left hand, brings it back out with the right side. Clear out for her with 1:22 to go. Amaya in the first half here has 17 points and 4 boards. Near the midcourt stripe. Hands it off to Lopez. 13-point lead for the Lady Rattlers. 1:07 left here in the half. Rio Grande City to inbound the ball. Off the baseline, Amaya pulls up for the jumper. Got it. Maya's got 19. 27-12 the score. Lady Bobcats with a 3. That's good. Aisha Andrews with a 3. She's got 3 points. 45 seconds left here in the half. Lady Rattlers go inside to Amaya. And a double team, they take it away. Lady Bobcats with the basketball after the turnover. Bring it up across the midcourt stripe down the left-hand side. Whistle blows, contact. With 25 seconds left here in the half. Recapping for you, those of you just joining us, 13-9 was the score after the first quarter. Rio Grande City Lady Rattlers on top of the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. And now 14-6, they've outscored them in the second quarter to enjoy this 27-15 lead. At the line, Aisha Andrews. No good. Rebound, Rio Grande City. 21 seconds left here in the half. Lady Rattlers into the open court. Get it to Amaya on the baseline. Turns, fires a pass down inside. Shot up and in. Miraz with the basket. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. That shot will count, and it does. Ayala with the basket at the buzzer. We played a half. It's all Rio Grande City, at least on the scoreboard. They lead 29-17. Josie Amaya with 19 points in the first half. We'll be back after this. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you. Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats back on the court first as we get set for the second half. Thanks again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. Again, we're covering Rio Grande City against Rio Hondo here. That's a pretty far spread as far as regional coverage. How about the other game we're broadcasting over in the other gym, which has got Corpus Christi taking on Port Isabel. Now, if that's not regional coverage, I don't know how you spell it. Rio Grande City to Port Isabel to Corpus Christi, back to Rio Hondo. Tomorrow in Brownsville for football. Back here in Valley View for a basketball championship. 4:30 is a scheduled tip-off as we have expanded the regional coverage to another level. Maya has the ball for Rio Grande City. In the first half, she scored 19 points. She's averaging nearly 30 a game coming into this action. Her team led 13-9 after a quarter, outscored Rio Hondo 16-8 in the second quarter, nearly turned it over. Villarreal has it over to Lopez. Back in the hands of Lopez. 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. Lob inside. Nice catch by Amaya. Put it up and in. Good presence of mind to catch that in traffic and then just turn and kiss it off the glass. Amaya has 21. Rio Hondo ball. Down 14. Biggest deficit they faced thus far in this ball game. Gomez goes to Vasquez. Back to Gomez. Stolen. Rio Grande City with the ball. Good hustle that time by Tracy Villarreal to pick that pass off. Lopez works it to the right side. Finds Amaya. Turns. Pulls the trigger on the jumper. Buries that too. Given room, Amaya made him pay. She's got 23. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats with the ball. In the paint goes to Gomez. Over it goes to Vasquez. That jumper's no good. Long rebound. Here comes Amaya. Outlet pass ahead of the pack. Villarreal lay it up good. 6-0 run for Rio Grande City to start this second half. 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Rio Hondo ball. Leal inside traffic. Rolls it short. Might have been tipped by Amaya. Front court, here comes Rio Grande City yet again, and Lopez backs it out. 5:54 to go in the third quarter. Lopez to the right side. Bounce pass to Amaya. Flips it back outside to Lopez. 5:43 to go here in the third. Back into Amaya, into a double team, and they tie her up. Caught it that time, but was going to intent to put it on the floor before she recognized where the defense was at. In this case, they were there to tie her up when the ball went down. 5:33 remaining, third quarter. Rio Hondo has yet to score a basket or a point here in this second half of play. Contact occurs. 5:22 to go in the third. Rio Hondo, it's non-shooting foul. The Lady Bobcats will put this into play. Ball's tipped, caught, shot goes up, no good. Off the rim by Taylor Gomez. Rio Grande City back in the front court. Lopez has it. Timeout called by the Lady Rattlers. They want to talk it over. Regional coverage of high school sports continues right here on RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here as we're in the third quarter, 5:10 remaining, and right now Rio Grande City has extended out to an 18-point lead, representing the biggest lead of the game. over the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Rio Grande City actually called that timeout. It'll be their ball. On the set, throw it in the backcourt to Lopez. She'll bring it up. Guarded man-to-man defense by Rio Hondo. Villarreal with a catch, back to Lopez. Overhead pass to Amaya, turns. Had it stripped out of her hands, got it back. Puts it on the floor, strong move, got it. Amaya with 25. 4:48 to go here in this third quarter. In the paint. Head and shoulder move made by Taylor Gomez, and then she's tied up, but a whistle blows. It'll be Rio Grande City basketball. Gomez was concerned enough with Josie Amaya, and then had the ball tied up by the Rio Grande City Rattlers. Rattler ball, 4:28 to go in the third. Inside to Amaya into a double team. Tried to tip it out. Contact occurred. That time there were 4 Rio Hondo players that converged on Amaya about the time she received that pass. Lopez to throw it in to Amaya in the corner. Backs away from harm's way with the dribble. Over to Lopez. Spread the floor for Rio Grande City. Back to Amaya. Back to Lopez. In the corner it goes. Villarreal left that one short. Foul called on Rio Grande City. Here comes some substitutes in the game for the Lady Rattlers. Lady Bobcat ball. Still haven't scored here in this second half. Right side to Vasquez. Vasquez to Martinez. Natalie Martinez hands it off to Aisha Andrews. In the paint to Gomez. Turns. Pass deflected. Stolen. Here comes Amaya in the front court. She'll see. No numbers, and then dribble it out of bounds. .334 left here in the third. This game has slowed down quite a bit. Andrews with the ball to Gomez. Overhead pass to Vasquez. Top of the key, off the dribble comes Andrews, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Lady Rattlers. Bring it into the front court. Lopez to Josie Amaya. Back to Lopez. Lost her dribble. Whistle blows. Another timeout call by Rio Grande City. Not liking how they're operating the offense. They're up by 20. We'll be back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, Rio Grande City basketball, 2:58 and counting in the third quarter as they have the ball. After a timeout call, they'll see the offense set up. Nearly a turnover on the dribble. Inside to Maya, put it up and in. Josie Amaya has 27. The lead is now 22. A 10-0 run by Rio Grande City here in the third quarter. Nothing on the scoreboard for Rio Hondo here in the second half. This is a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter. Turnaround jumper goes up and in by Taylor Gomez. Ends the run for Rio Grande City. 2:20 to go. Overhead pass. Miraz gets it to Lopez, to Amaya, back to Miraz. Good ball movement this time around. Back inside to Amaya, rolls it up, no good. Rebound loose in the paint. Rio Grande City has to get back. Rio Hondo, after the stop, brings it into the front court. Martinez hands it off to Vasquez. Nothing there for her. Back outside it goes to Martinez. To Gomez. Minute 47 left here in this third. Andrews has it. Lobs it inside. Caught there by Gomez. Double team comes on her. Gets away from the traffic. Now turns, shot it, missed it, but got fouled. Minute 33 left here in the third. Gomez at the line. Makes it. Our other broadcast is Corpus Christi St. Paul against Port Isabel. That's going on over at the ECC gym. That'll wrap up our coverage of that gymnasium. We'll switch gears and come over here tomorrow. Free throw no good by Gomez. Lady Rattlers with the ball with 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Who will be in that championship game tomorrow in the platinum bracket at 4:30? Turnover by the Lady Rattlers. Lady Bobcats throw a pass inside. It's tipped out of bounds. We'll have the gold, silver, and platinum championships here, I believe, is how it's going to work out. Up in by Amaya. Miraz with that basket. 42 seconds left. Long three, no good. Offensive rebound by the Lady Bobcats. And a whistle and a jump ball. See if we can see. I think we took pictures of the bracket. Let's see if I can see it. Got the silver bracket. Inbound play, Rio Hondo. Shot goes up in the paint. That won't go. Front court, Rio Grande City with the ball. Game 31 is the championship game of the silver bracket. Yes, we'll have the championships across the board. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Quite a day scheduled tomorrow. We got good basketball across the way here from Valley View. We'll switch gears and be in this gym. Michael DeLeon will take over the call from this gym for the early games as I make my way down to Brownsville to pick up football coverage. Brownsville St. Joseph in a playoff game against St. Paul II. Shot goes up and in, made by Amaya. Fourth quarter starts with her making another basket, and she's got 29. Run down that schedule for you because it's a good bunch of games. Everything does rotate here to this gym to wrap up this tournament. Rio Hondo ball. Timeout. They want to talk about it. While they do that, I'll go ahead and tell you about what's coming up tomorrow. 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll try to be here for that one. I think we can make that. That'll be a semifinal game for the silver bracket. Follow that up with another semifinal game at 10:30. That'll set up the eventual championship game, but that's 2 semifinals in the silver bracket. One of those teams may be right here, the Rio Grande City Lady Rattlers. At 12 o'clock, it's a semifinal of the platinum bracket. Simultaneously, they'll play the other semifinal of the ECC game. We'll miss that. That's the only game we'll miss tomorrow of significance on the winner's side of any bracket in this tournament. At 1:30 will be the gold championship game. At 3 o'clock will be the silver championship game. And at 4:30 will be the platinum championship game. We'll wrap up the coverage here with back-to-back-to-back championship games. So tomorrow, everything rotates here as far as the meaningful games on the winning side of any bracket in this tournament. Meanwhile, we'll be down at Brownsville St. Joe. We'll be also broadcasting live high school football. That'll be live audio and video, by the way. I know there's some playoff games going tonight. Watch our website for update schedules and scores, especially as round one of the playoffs is in full swing. Next week, we'll be covering high school football. We'll stream somewhere. It'll be audio unless it's on a Thursday or Saturday. Then we'll figure out the video side of that. Rio Hondo ball as we start the fourth quarter of play. 7 minutes left. Lady Bobcats scored just 3 points in that third quarter. There's still some good teams alive in that silver bracket. So those games will be highly competitive tomorrow on the winner's side. Rio Grande City looks like they're on a collision course to take on San Diego. Missed free throw, no good. Rio Hondo with the offensive board. Outside to Aisha Andrews. Loose ball picked up by Rangel. Launches a three, missed it. Offensive board though by Martinez. Handed off in the paint. Banker up and in, made by Melanie Loreto. Loreto with the basket. Maya has it, puts it on the floor for Rio Grande City. Passes it, cuts through. Forced pass back to her. Tipped away and stolen. Maya tries to recover, knocks it out of bounds. 6:30 to go. Rio Hondo. Trailing by 21. Work it on the left side, nothing there. Back out on top it goes. Rangel on the dribble. Lost it. Turnover gives it back to Lopez. Rio Grande City with the ball and the big lead. Across the timeline. Handed off to Garcia. Inside to Amaya. That's good. Josie Amaya, 31. That's her average, folks. Average day at the ballpark. 45-22 today at Valley View High School. Rio Hondo with the ball. Lady Bobcats work it inside to Gomez. That's a loose ball. And a jump ball. The possession arrow will stay here. Substitute off the bench comes in for Rio Grande City. That's Diani Diaz. Tiani Diaz. Rio Hondo ball in the paint. Flip it back outside. Rangel for a three. That's short. Rio Hondo gets it after it's tipped out of bounds. Substitutes off the bench for Rio Hondo. Taylor Gomez returns. So does Victoria Vasquez. Exiting is Amanda Gomez and Melanie Loretto. Inbound play for the Lady Bobcats. Top of the key, it goes to Rangel. Rangel lobs it up top, free throw side. Work it right side to Martinez. Now a pass thrown away. Tip last by Rio Grande City. Rio Hondo to throw it in again. Rangel will catch. Shot on the way. Good, made by Vasquez. Taylor Vasquez for Rio Hondo with two. .453 left here in this game. Rio Grande City with the ball. Bounce pass. Now an overhead pass over to Garcia. Garcia into Amaya. That's a weak pass, and it's stolen, and here comes Rio Hondo in the front court. Shot up, partially blocked. Rebound taken down by Amaya. Rifles a pass ahead into the hands of Leal for a layup. Good, that's Villarreal. That's a great assist by Amaya. Good vision down court. 4:13 to go here in the game. Rio Hondo ball. Good pump fake. Shot up and in. Taylor Gomez with a basket. She's got 8. 3:56 here to go in the game. Rio Grande City with the ball. Near a turnover, jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Rio Grande City. More substitutes in the game. Brissa Leal in the game for Rio Hondo. Joseline Ayala also in the game. .344 left in this game. Rio Grande City ball into the front court all the way down the left side. That shot's blocked out of there by Gomez. That's her 4th block of the game. Lady Bobcats with the ball. Martinez hands it off to Gomez. Bounce pass intended in the baseline, but that's stolen. Now re-stolen by Rio Hondo. Now a loose ball and a jump ball. Stay here. 3:22 to go in the game. My wife is wore out. 7 games. Rio Hondo basketball. Work it over to the right side to Ayala. Over to Gomez. Turnaround jumper. Left that one short. Rebound tipped out to Martinez. Rio Hondo retains possession. One-handed into Gomez again. Shot it over Amaya. Left that one short. Rebound touched last by Rio Grande City as it goes out of bounds. Timeout called by Rio Hondo. Down 21. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you. Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories.
Back here after the timeout, and Rio Grande City had the ball for a moment, but then they'll travel. Give it right back to Rio Hondo. Lady Bobcats will have it, but they trail. They trailed 13-9 after a quarter, and then were outscored 16-8 in the second quarter, 12-3 in the third. Each team has scored 6 points here in the fourth. Fadeaway jumper by Gomez, nothing doing. Villarreal gets a rebound for Rio Grande City. She's double-teamed in the backcourt. Gets it to Diaz. Diaz in the front court to Amaya into a triple team. Dribbles away from that. 2:48 left here in the game. Gomez comes out to guard Amaya. Maya dribbles to the right side. Flips a pass, cuts through. Rio Grande City will spread the floor. Entry pass, that's a forced pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by Rio Hondo. It'll be Rio Grande City basketball. Amaya catches. 2:24 left here in the game. Maya puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Nothing there, brings it back outside, goes behind the back with a dribble, now pulls up with a shot. Gomez blocks it. Rebound taken down by Rio Hondo. Gomez with a layup, good. Gomez in the game has 10. Lady Rattlers ball, minute 46 left in this. Maya off the dribble again. This time she'll draw the foul. Taking it inside against Taylor Gomez. Substitute off the bench for the Rio Grande City Lady Rattlers. Players starting to file in here. There's a three-point shooting contest coming up. I think it's tonight. They had said it was tonight, but then we thought we heard the PA announcer talking about it being tomorrow night after the championship game. Not sure if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. Lady Rattlers with the ball. Outlet pass. Minute 19 left here in this game, and there's a foul called on the Lady Bobcats. Amanda Gomez. Lady Rattler ball. Yanni Diaz. That's a turnover, and back comes Rio Hondo with the ball. Loose ball, picked up though by the Lady Bobcats. Minute 7 left in the game. Left wing pass to Gomez. Gomez in traffic to Taylor Gomez. Shot it made and got fouled. Taylor Gomez, 12 points. Free throw coming up is good. 3-point play. Under a minute left in this one. Lady Rattler ball. Josie Amaya on the bench. She finished the game with 31 points. Lady Rattlers miss on the rebound. Rebound by Taylor Gomez. Rio Hondo ball. Gomez catches. Fires a pass to Amanda Gomez. Puts up the shot from 16. Off the mark. 23 seconds left here in this broadcast and this day as far as our broadcasts go. Steal by Gomez. Why not? She's got several block shots, some points, some rebounds. Solid effort. In this case, in a losing cause as her team's down 16 with 14 seconds left. Rio Grande City coach was waving some players in. Josie Amaya jumped up off the bench thinking she was going to play for the final 14 seconds. He sets her down real quick. She'll be playing tomorrow as this team moves on. Open jumper won't go. 5 seconds. Putback won't go. One more whistle. 3 seconds left here in this game. Rio Grande City will just throw it in. Catch it. Put it on the floor. Shot goes up. Off the mark. No good. Game over. 47-31. Rio Grande City will win this one. Josie Amaya, the big story. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 2 of 2 at the line. Her team moves on with a 47-31 victory over the Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Reminding you it's available on archive. And reminding you we got a ton of games that we already brought you in these past 2 days. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Reminding you tomorrow, football at 11 a.m. Before that, basketball right back here in this gym, 9 o'clock, the first tip-off game. Until then, I'm Joe Boland. Good night, everybody.